Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Persona 5. We are currently in LeBlanc. Is anyone need to listen to? Nope. And we just finished having our hot pot Yusuke welcome party and got to see Sayuri in LeBlanc. Now, this episode is going to be a lot more action packed, thank the Lord. Administration thoughts. What do you think of the administration? I think they're wrong. That's what I plan to discuss in my speech today. I'd like you to hear it if you want my honest opinion. I think my bond with Yoshida will grow stronger soon. Be sure to accept Yoshida's invites until you gain his trust, okay? I appreciate it. Let's meet at the square in Shibuya Station. So far, you know, pretty good. We've made one tiny mistake in the entire run, that's all. And other than that, we're doing very, very well, and I've been having a good time playing Persona 5. It's actually so fun to just casually be playing Persona 5 with no stress, no work. It's just me having fun to playing a game that I really like and really enjoy before we get the Persona 5 Royale release, so it's nice. The conviction of the government is often tested during times of turmoil. However, the current administration refuses to discuss their plans for the future. Can we really accept such an utter lack of transparency? I've been hearing this type of criticism about the government a lot lately. That's because Diet member Shido has been gaining popularity by saying the same thing. So he's just echoing another politician's criticism of the government. Apparently, whatever. So first you stole party funds, now you're stealing ideas. No good, Tora. Stop talking all big, you ex-convict. It seems a draw in the eye of the audience once again. So he's claiming those who have made mistakes in the past shouldn't get a second chance. What can I say to that? Stop interrupting him. You're annoying the audience. Just shut up and listen. Okay, let me explain my thought process here. So stop interrupting him is just like the cow's route. It's like kind of like, yeah, I don't really know what to say to you, so I'm just gonna say stop interrupting because it's like kind of like the it's kind of the easy way out almost. And then you're annoying the audience is like, well, is he really? Like, I can't speak on behalf of the audience because I am not the audience. The audience has the right to their own opinion. And then just shut up and listen is like, I'm an ex-convict and I'm a scary dude. What was that? You got sending me, kid? Yep. What's up with this kid? The ex-convict has a point. Listen to what he has to say. So what if he's no good to her? Why, you little punk? Yes, I am no good to her and I have made mistakes. Yes, I am unpopular and powerless. But that has nothing to do with my arguments. These are things I learned from all my hardships.
Yes.
You can go with all you want, but I will continue to oppose what is wrong with this world. Yeah, I'm good at this. Today's speech ended up being filled with a lot of passion, quite unexpectedly, I might add. The highlight, though, was your yelling. I couldn't help myself. I just spoke the truth. I just spoke the truth, baby. That's very promising. But don't overdo it. You should avoid making enemies whenever possible. Dude, I am a convict. Okay, that's all for today. You two are amazing. I've been wrong this whole time. Even though someone has failed in the past, doesn't mean that person can't try again. That's all I wanted to say. Please wait.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is all I wanted to say. You're a strange one, just like that kid. I like these guys now. I learned something from your dauntless spirit today. I have a bad habit of getting flustered when someone calls me no good Tora. But you see me as someone of value, so I refuse to cower to criticism in front of you. Today you taught me that I must have more confidence in my arguments. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. He's the most useless social link in my opinion. Man, I don't like him. And every time I do his social link, I feel like I'm getting robbed. I'm like, is this really worth it? Son, rank 4. Because he just feels so you know, he's not interesting, he's not pretty, he's not like funny, he's just kind of boring. My way of thinking changed when I'm with you. Perhaps it's the influence of youthful spirit. My apologies, it seems you're out of time. I feel like my helping with the speech is so to increase my charm. 3 points in charm, let's go. We're almost at level 3 charm. Pretty close, I think.
I shall ask you again another time.
Good work today. I'll see you again soon. Soon? Oh no, not soon. I was hoping it would be a very, very, very long time. Okay, whatever. Ba-dum-bum, bum, ba-dum-bum, bum, bum. Hi. Fancy seeing you here. I didn't think we used the same station. Meeting here must be fate. How are you doing? Not bad. That's a good response. I've been getting interviewed a lot lately, so I've been wondering how to answer such questions. I suppose it's best to simply be yourself and say what you think. You've given me much to consider. If it isn't too much trouble, may I speak with you again sometime? Sure, bro. Whatever. Just make sure you pay for the coffee. I'm so tired of paying for the coffee. I always have to pay for the freaking coffee. I find myself in the situation a lot of times in real life that I always have to end up paying for everything. It's always like kind of weird.
Kids these days.
So I handed a bill over at the convenience store and they told me they don't take foreign currency, but what I gave them was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Don't tell me young people these days don't know who Hirobumi Ito is. I don't know. I shudder to think that these will be the people shouldering Japan's economy. Hope you all know your stuff. Here's a quiz just to make sure. Hey, Trophy.
You know it, right?
Paper money is issued by the Bank of Japan, but who issues the coins? The government.
Exactly.
That's right. I like paper money. Coins are issued by the government. Originally, the government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. An independent organization, namely the Bank of Japan, has been tasked with printing money ever since.
Hey, did you know that? I had no idea. Maybe he's actually smart. I'm kind of surprised. Oh shoot, the teacher's glaring at us.
Nice.
Wow, you must be really smart to answer a question like that.
Knowledge up.
Like, Morgana doesn't have to say it every time.
Coins which don't have as much an effect on the economy are still produced by the government. You simply can't trust a moron to look after your finance. The best they can manage is pocket change.
Being able to get as much money as you want, whenever you want it. I hope the next palace is somewhere awesome like that. It literally is a bank. The next palace is literally a bank. The game was literally telling us long before the time where we were going next. Oh good, you haven't gone home yet. Waifu alert! Nijima-san's looking for you. Could you head to the student council room right away? She says there's no report of a lost item, so she wants you to start filling out some paperwork. Who's Nijima? Makoto Nijima is the class president of Shoujo Academy. The student council room is on the 3rd floor next to the library. Got it? Yes, waifu. Why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite or whatever. Dude, I love Kawakami so much. Nijima's the girl who keeps following you around, right? What could she want? Oh yo, Makoto's the cutest bad disguised detective following person ever, right? Everyone here is definitely a kitschy bandwagon. They even gave him all those nice sparkles. Oh my god, I love Morgana so much. Oh, well, we have to do the most important thing about the game. The whole... Guys, I almost forgot. You gotta go to the courtroom. Courtyard, we have to go. It's important. As you all know, I always go to the courtyard because I need to get me some juice. I'm a thirsty boy. Very thirsty. Hello? Yes! Which means we need to go to all the places. I can't leave. I can't leave. What is happening? Can't I warp to the library? Before I could always warp to the library. Now they won't let me warp to the library. Hello? I wonder what she's going to do with Trophy. I don't know, she does seem a little worried. All I hear her tell us is, just leave it to me. It's great she's looking out for her fellow students, but I wish she'd let us help her sometimes. Oh, you Trophy? So you're the one everyone's been talking about. Our president wants a word with you. Don't cause her any trouble, okay? Well, I'll stab you with a knife. Woman, I will murder you, dude. This is student council room. What were we called here for? This is rather strange. Dun dun dun. Earlier than
expected.
Never mind, she's speaking. I do not know.
Have a seat. I'll get straight to the point. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents? Can't answer that? Of course. There's no way you would admit to such things. Have a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
What could all this mean? We screwed up.
Now, I just want to point out something to you guys. Let me explain the difference between an alpha and a beta. An alpha crosses his legs and crosses his arms and is chilled the F out, calm as can be. Like, woman, I don't give a F. I've got an answer for this, no problem. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, we're talking about the fan side. We run the fan side. And then she can't do jack because it just means we fanboys of the Phantom Thieves. But a beta would be panicky. Their legs would be firm and their hands would be on the side of the chair gripping them, or their knees gripping them because it's security. That is the difference between an alpha and a beta. It's also like crossing arms as a defense mechanism. So it's like I'm defending myself from the enemy. So it's kind of like I think, but you get the picture. The picture's I'm a beast.
Was it blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess? Won't you tell me how you did it?
No. No idea. Not sure what you mean. Ask the goblins. Not sure what you mean. You gotta be played cool, guys.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you?
Pretty much.
I believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves.
And I believe you have no proof, woman.
Now, what would the police think if they heard my recording?
That you're a psycho.
It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance.
Okay, explain. I just want to like explain quickly. We can literally teleport to an alternate dimension. Hello? Everything that happens in the ultimate dimension does not affect the real world in any way, shape, or form. Thus, we would not be able to get caught. I'm so confused.
There's no telling what'll happen to you, too.
If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the two of us.
Never.
You'll tell me, won't you?
Never. I have a right to be silent. Let me think about it. I have a right to be silent. It feels too like, yeah, we'll go with that, I guess.
That's the same as admitting to it, you know.
Beep, 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 beep.
Go ahead.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
Idiot!
Once again, we're just holding a meeting where we discuss the Phantom Thieves because we're fans of the Phantom Thieves. So we like to say the Phantom Thieves meeting because we fanboys. It's like, are people so stupid they can't even think up the most simplest excuse ever that could be 100% plausible, no way to prove that it's not what it is, and zero suspicion?
As loud as always. But his timing's perfect. I'd like everyone else to hear this as well. Won't you take me to your friends?
No, because they have no proof once again. Like, I don't
Guess it can't be helped
understand.
now.
I'm supposed to be a criminal and I'm supposed to be smart, but I'm being so freaking stupid right now. She literally has got zero evidence for anything. Literally zero. You want to know why? Because you can't pinpoint what we did. Because there's no way Makoto, who is not part of that world yet, could be like, hey, we went to an alternate palace and stole a person's heart by stealing their treasure in their distorted desires and a distorted cognitive fucking palace of their own creation. Like, explain that to someone and they'll think you crazy. Say you're a fanboy of the so-called Phantom Thieves you saw on the news and you think what they do is really cool and you started a fan site for it because you fans and you have fan meetings like Star Wars nerds that group up for that shit. You know, like, it's so simple. It would take me literally 5 seconds to think up this excuse and lie my way out of the situation.
Here?
I'm kind of disappointed in my main character right now.
Is that girl a friend of yours?
My girlfriend did. What can I say? I got good taste in women.
What the hell?
What's the meaning of this?
I had him lead me here. Ryuji Sakamoto, An Takamaki, and you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
I mean, I just, like, at one of you fall.
Extremely similar technique was used for both Kamoshida and Madarame.
One of you please have the brains to think of a proper excuse here, because seriously, this is embarrassing.
While those affected by their acts were just coincidentally meeting up. How could that not raise suspicions?
What do you intend to do?
Yosuke is a beta male. Look at him.
Have you come just to say you're going to report us?
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties to criminals after all.
Anne's an alpha girl.
And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment.
Alpha girl, Anne.
Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
Anne's so good. She's like the best one here. Anne is like actually super fucking smart.
I know.
Everybody give Anne a present right now. Everyone in the comments say Anne is awesome. Do it. Say Anne's best goal.
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll erase this.
She wants to make a deal.
Or you are like 4 people. A, you 3 males, which are usually stronger than females. You just take the phone from her and you crush it, and then you just reimburse her for a new phone. Problem solved.
There is someone whose heart I'd like you to change.
Who's it?
Who?
So you're not saying it's impossible?
Yosuke is such a beta, dude. He immediately is like, who? I'll do whatever you say, just please. Please have mercy on my soul. I mean, technically speaking, though, if you guys wanted to get into it, she is like queen. So A, she's a queen. B, she's like a badass motorcycle chick, and that's fucking hot as and shit and awesome. And C, I'm pretty sure she's the like alpha dominatrix in the relationship. Makoto just gives me that vibe, you know what I'm saying? She's the S in the S&M.
However, I cannot tell you that just yet. Let's continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof.
On the roof?
Assuming you accept my offer, that is.
Why would I accept your offer? I still don't understand why I'm accepting this offer. Because anyone explain to me why I'm accepting this offer?
Pain.
Yeah, we should kill her. That's the only way. Our options are be her slave for life. Or, okay, I can't say that. I wouldn't mind.
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
What if it's illegal to record people's conversations without their consent? Because then they could have just played that card and been like, we're going to sue you for invading our privacy or something like that.
I'm so sorry.
I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to record people's conversations in real life. I don't know though. I don't know what the law says.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got dirt on us.
I'm going to Google it right now. I'm going to Google it right fucking now. Is it illegal to record a There we go. I mean, it took me 2 seconds. That was the first recommended thing. Yes. Wait, what? What? Let's check this out. Yes, but only if the person recording a conversation without consent is a participant in the conversation. Brief explanation. The interception of communication, which includes recordings, is regulated by the Regulations of Interception Communication and Provision of Communication Related Information Act of 2002 RECA. It is very technical and deals with a wide variety of direct and indirect communications. For the purpose of answering our question, we focus only on the recording of conversations. The starting point of RECA is that communication may not be recorded without consent. However, no consent is required if the person who is recording the conversation is a party to the conversation and is not a law enforcement officer. So basically, Makoto broke the law by recording a conversation she was not part of. Had she been part of the conversation, she was legally allowed to record it. But she was not part of it, so she illegally recorded that. So we can technically sue. Makoto. So we could win this. I don't understand. Is everyone in my party just stupid? I don't understand.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though.
Thank you, Yusuke.
And even with that, there's no way they can prove our methods.
Thank you again, Yusuke.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Thank you, Anne.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
In trouble for what? For someone misunderstanding that I'm a fanboy?
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. totally don't want to deal with the police.
Then we have no other choice but to go along with it.
I'm actually dealing with 3 fucking papagas right now.
Yes. It's best we agree. At least for the time being.
Okay, make that 4.
We made a crucial mistake, but not a critical one. We'll just have to recover from here on out.
Okay, so we gotta kill her. That's the only way.
Yeah, my bad. So, we doing this?
If everyone wants to, I guess, because we have to agree.
Alright, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
Oh yeah, baby.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke. What could she be scheming?
I don't trust her, ladies and gentlemen. I do not trust Makoto. Makoto seems untrustworthy. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to once again point out that she didn't have actually any leg hold. I'm so effing pissed. So we just got to do what she says. Considering what has happened, it seems we have no other choice. I wonder whose heart the student council president wants to steal. Don't matter to me, but there might be a reason behind who she picks, right? I wonder who it is. I'm curious myself. She mentioned how she wants us to prove our justice, did she not? Yeah, she definitely did. Then there must be some reasoning behind her choice. Please contact me immediately if you find anything out. And don't go picking any fights, okay? Do you understand me, Yuji? Why singling me out, man? I ain't dumb. I feel like Ryuji gets unnecessarily assaulted. Not assaulted, but like it's also not degraded. It might be degraded. Be careful. She's a shrewd one. We best be prepared for anything. Okay, then let me make some infiltration tool. Okay, let me do something out. No. Okay, so I'm going straight to bed. Okay, game is very mean. It won't let me do anything. Well, since things got to this point, we'll just have to prepare ourselves and deal with it. We'll see our way through this somehow. Sleep. Dude, I want to play the game, okay? I don't want to be this guy, but it's been like an hour of just dialogue. I don't get to play the game. What's some cash? I've got a job you could do. Do you know about that fantasy forum? People said when they made a request that it got granted. Really? That sounds super useful. Come on, pay up. You understand the position you're in, right? I mean, I don't understand. I would never be in a position like this. You know why? I actually can't. I don't think I can say this legally on what's it called, on tape. Almost. I'm pretty sure this could be held against me in future criminal cases on mine. Hey, it's you. Morning. Going to school now? I'm just heading home. The morning sun is too bright. Who are you again? What about you? You never say who are you again to a woman, okay? I pulled in an all-nighter. Jonas Ichiko, oh yeah, works around the clock, you know. Well, you work hard in your studies. Okay, Chie. Okay, Chie 2.0. I mean, let's just be honest. They just remodeled Chie's skin and gave her black hair. They were like, let's just take Chie and give her black hair.
I was thinking you might not show.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
I mean, okay, first of all, she is now participating in the conversation, which means now she may legally record this, which means now you should not say anything incriminating like that, Anne. I'm dealing with like an actual bunch of school children that have zero brain power or something.
A mafia boss.
Oh, sure, let's not make anything complicated.
What are you talking about?
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams.
Fishing? Oh, I want to go fishing.
Worse. Once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want.
What do they want, though?
They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Oh, you could just join the mafia and you're set for life.
Holy shit.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
I mean, that's their own fault, though, so whatever.
No!
They primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
That's where you want us to start?
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves. Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice?
Can't you say something witty back at her?
They stole my joke. The game stole my joke, bear, man. The freaking game stole my joke. I was gonna say something witty, dude. Oh man, please don't tell the cops. Give us the details. Something witty. Give us the details.
Why are you being so serious?
Why are you so cute, Morgan? Look how adorable you look.
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya. That's all
Shibuya.
the information I have.
That's not very helpful, game.
You have 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school.
You realize you're giving us 2 weeks to Phantom Thieves to steal your own heart, Makoto. Have you ever considered this?
I hope you don't let me down.
Have you ever considered the fact that I could just steal your heart, Makoto? Hello? 2 weeks is more than enough time.
Really had the upper hand in that exchange.
I don't think so.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
Yusuke! I don't remember this. I don't remember that. I don't remember a visit to Sai before. That's kind of weird. Interesting. Are we gonna tell Sai about Makoto? I can't remember. Yo, your sister's hot.
The student council president from Chujin Academy? Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
Yeah. You don't believe me? You see my shit? You never noticed? You're supposed to be some kind of super freaking lawyer. Why did you not notice?
Why would Makoto?
Because Makoto's a badass. Actually, Makoto's one of
Bringing
my...
out my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity.
So, like, actually, Makoto's like one of my favorite people in my party. I always have her in my party, but I don't like her as a character. Like, this is my ranking of the females in Persona 5. From favorite to, like, least favorite. Number 1 is Kawakami. Number 2 is Sai. Number 3 is, like, Futaba. And then everyone else is pretty much just equal. And then Makoto is at the bottom. No, that's not true. That's not true. I don't actually like that fortune teller girl. She's kind of like pech as well. I don't really like her much. What other? Oh yeah, it's great. I love Cheer 2.0. Cheer 2.0 is awesome. What other female characters are there in Persona? I mean, there's Anne and there's Haru, but Haru is pointless because I just feel like you never get to know Haru. Haru's in the game for such a short amount of time. You don't build that kind of connection you build with the other characters. Anyway.
Fine. I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
Woman, I can tell you everything about Makoto. Her hair color, her eye color, her 3 sizes, her persona name, what type of weapon she uses, the magic she uses, her weaknesses. I know it all. Her weapon type, everything.
The Mafia.
I mean, that's a good target, though, if you guys think about it.
Can we really do this?
Hell yeah, we can.
Either way, we have almost no information on our target.
I'll do it.
This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace. Still.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
Yeah, Yusuke.
How? We're in huge trouble.
Yusuke's shooting up the power rankings in this episode, guys.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us. However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Oh, right. That might make people believe in us.
I get it. That means even a catch you'll have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves. What do you say, leader?
I would say don't speak so loud, please. Let's prove our justice.
Hell yeah. We just gotta do what we always do.
Thank you,
We
Ryuji.
can't afford to waste too much time.
Oh, Ryuji has a brain, guys. This is great.
I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Kosei.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
Alright. And I'm gonna see what I can find on the net. That leaves our school up to you and Morgana. You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
I did.
I'll back you up.
You did.
Alright. Let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
Okay. That's one of my favorite Key and Peele videos I've ever watched in my life is okay. It's the best video I've ever seen. We're meeting in the front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find something new.
Hey,
Could I have a moment? Sure. Well, it's... I had a yearning to see the Sayuri. So if you're heading home, I'll accompany you. But I wasn't heading home. I really wasn't, though. Game.
indeed.
Ah, the Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well. I'm glad I chose to leave it here. I wonder if the Sayuri would have been worth as much if he left it like it was. You know what I mean? I fear I found myself in quite a horrible mess. What are you talking about? So put it bluntly, I'm in need of your assistance. Please listen to what I must say. Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments I have struggled with particular motives or techniques. However, those struggles came to pass on each occasion. Yet now I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I am trapped in what we in the art world call a slump.
To tell the truth,
Are you aware that I am attending Kosei on an art scholarship? Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward. I don't know, we're having a Yusuke moment right now, but apparently we are. I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now, holding on to my scholarship, keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind. To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore. You seem stressed. You're so tough on yourself.
my apologies.
My apologies, it seems I got somewhat carried away there. But I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I am so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is in essence a sin of sorts. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful. I only wish to create a work I can genuinely be proud of. Platinum, please look over there at the Sayuri. Her incandescent figure is a luring gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty. Yet, no matter how hard I try to replicate it, and again, so sweet remains elusive to me. Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the pains behind the work differs, because the soul differs. But if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart. What then is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand. To be perfectly frank though, I am unsure of how to do so. Platinum, would you be able to provide me assistance? You have already brought profound change to my world. Hence I believe you of all people may be able to bring me closer to the truth. I'm glad. Maybe we're gonna have to I'll be glad to help.
I'm in your debt.
You would? Wonderful. At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work. But I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep onto an artist's canvas eventually. I must go now. My curfew approaches. Although we're getting a social thing. I look forward to speaking about this matter again. I walk Yusuke to the station. This is the most homoerotic story I've ever watched in my whole life, guys.
Rain, huh?
I hate the rain. It always brings me down. I actually like it when it rains. Except if I gotta go out. I like it if it rains if I get to stay indoors all day. Then it rains awesome. If the second I have to go outside and it rains, I hate the rain. So I checked online and people are talking about it all over. Now, in my expert opinion, Ida of class 2D is guilty. You mean Ida-kun from our class? Wait, start at the beginning. What's he guilty of? Supposedly he's been spending money left and right recently. Said it's because of some great part-time job he got. I see, that may very well be worth looking into. Right? Can you try ask him about it, Anne? I don't think he'll be cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah, I don't mind giving it a try. Although I've rarely talked to Ida-kun before. I'll be counting you to back me up if something happens, Platinum. Leave it to me. Thanks, that's a huge help. I'm hoping for some great things this time from Tamaki-san's world-class wonderful acting. Shut it. Hope this will get us even marginally closer to their so-called boss. I leave this Ida to you two, and I have high hopes for your acting as well, Anne. You're both missing the point.
Hey!
Is it true that Ida's guilty? Well, we'll need to dig up some dirt first thing in the morning. Hey, is this guy again? I was watching television and came across a discussion about the nature of justice. Have you ever given any thought to what is justice to you? It's about how people it's opposite evil. It's the opposite evil. Using proof by contradiction is one of the ways to define justice, but it's not quite enough. The boy who was featured in that TV discussion is still in high school. Akechi, was it? He was well spoken and skilled in the art of debate, almost as good as I was at that age. Well, I'll be going home then. That guy is like the most conceited dude I have ever seen in my entire human life. He's got actual issues. Actual issues. I don't know why we're drinking so much coffee again, but this game wants us to drink the coffee. If I study here, I might be able to gain more knowledge.
Nice.
It might be empty since it's raining today. So let's go in. Oh yeah, I forget that this place is like always, you always go there when it rains basically.
Oh,
The rain's keeping the customs away. Welcome, may I take your order? A hot coffee, please. I'm a cheapskate. I got it. I'll be right back with your order. How many cups does that make?
man.
I can't believe you stayed this long ordering just coffee. You've got some guts. Blimp. Guts up.
Hey,
It looks like your study went well too. Points up. Knowledge.
Alright.
2 points. I think you were really able to study since it wasn't that busy, huh? I was. You say so again.
wanna head
Well,
back?
that should be enough for today. Come on, let's go home. Doom, 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 bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum. Hey, we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Read the Medjed Menace. Good or evil, the threat of Medjed can be felt all over the world.
What are your thoughts?
There's danger for it in the internet world too, it seems. I remember Futaba's Palace is actually like kind of difficult-ish. I remember specifically because I went the game over there a couple of times and it was the only palace I felt like I really struggled in. But in this playthrough, Kamoshida's Palace whooped my asshole. But then Madarama's Palace was really, really easy then, so that's kind of weird. Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. Yeah, no, freaking Kamoshida's Palace was insane. Oh, we're almost in session. I'll say it was an efficient use of your time.
The rumors are
Don't you think all that blackmail stuff is insane? I don't think it had anything to do with me, but there are even victims in my class. Oh, I know all about that. These guys supposedly come asking if you want like an easy, high-paying job. But then if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. The teachers or student council press will do something about it though. People are real worried. Oh, are you talking about that posting? I wonder if she was serious about it. Heard she knew about Kamoshida and the sexual harassment. She probably won't be too much help. Now I just want to point out once again, because I've got horrible memory problems. Right, the guy's here. I'll try and ask him about it. We're counting on you. Leave it to me. That level of motivation actually makes me a little more nervous. In any case, let us know if you learn anything.
Hey!
Nijima-kun, what is going on here? Apparently the damage done by the so-called mafia has even reached our student body. Well, I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke. Not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes. Having received inquiries from their guardians, why is this happening? Unfortunately, I do not have the answers to that. This is the greatest disgrace in this history of the academy if it were to be discovered. This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it? I'm doing the best I can. And I can trust you. You must do something about this at once. You're the only one here who's reliable around here. Don't let me down. From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you. At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at this school. Do you understand? I do. Please, just give me a little more time. Well, we had 2 weeks. Didn't we have 2 weeks? I was pretty sure the game made it very clear we have 2 weeks.
How tragic.
Before I realized it, we're halfway through June. It's only a month of the year with no holidays and it's filled with rain. Truly a season of hell. I'm exaggerating, you say. Haha, you're all just ignorant. After all, what's falling from the sky is acid rain that can melt metal. Traffican, let's test your knowledge and imagination.
Give it a try.
What would happen if you keep washing your hair with water that's contaminated with metal? It'll change color. That's right. By the way, your hair will turn green if the metal is copper or red if it's rust. However, acid rain can't melt gold or silver. If you want to dye your hair gold, use bronze coins. Thinking you could save money by skipping a visit to the hair salon? It seems you still don't understand the whole of acid rain. Well, you actually knew that? Maybe I should ask him if I can borrow his notes. Wow, you must be really smart to answer a question like that. Knowledge up. Like, you don't have to tell us every time, game. You don't have to tell us every time. London once had acid rain on the level of stomach acid. More than 4,000 people died. Perhaps one day such a deathly rain will fall on Japan. My heart too is overcast, just like the rain that falls on the city. Oh, rain. I'm tired of thinking of witty comments. Now that's a good one, Gabe. See, that one I can get behind. Hey, I see Lady A is going to talk to Ida. You're going to back her up, right? No. No. They won't let me leave. I can't buy the cool things.
Sorry for asking.
So I really need some money right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it, Ida-kun, please. You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anywhere, right? Huh? Now that you mention it, yes. What I mean is... this is going south fast. Francois? Huh?
Hey, wait!
Hey, what are you? My cat Francois got run over by a car and also has an incurable illness. I need money fast. That's not convincing at all. Is she talking about me? If Francois were to die, I think I'd die too. Probably. Come on, don't talk like that. If you don't like it, then tell me about that easy part-time job. I know something, don't you? I've heard the rumors. Rumors? Was it Nishiyama who? Huh? Nishiyama? Oh, Hey, what was that about Nishiyama? That's... She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting more now, is she? Come on, let's leave this guy to Anne and go look for that Nishiyama fellow. Who the fuck is Nishiyama again? Hello? It's almost the rainy season, but the constant rain bums me out. I don't know what to do with anything. What are you talking about? The rainy seems like the perfect time to buy limited rainy day goods. In fact, there's limited time on the drizzle nut that's sold at Shibuya Station. Wow, you really know so much about specials. Okay, so it's at Shibuya. I just imagine that's what like horrible women talk like. Like horrible. Not real life people. Do you have a minute? You're looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything. Yo, where's Nishima, bruh? Nishima? He usually hangs out with Ida. Oh, so you wanted to ask him about Ida, so that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't know where he is right now. He usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school.
Oh.
I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him. Well, I guess we can let him handle this. We'll have to ask someone else about Nishima's whereabouts. Can you think of anyone who might know? Yo, woman, what's up? Trafficking! It's Preston in the gym keeping an eye on you. The student council's on edge. Hurry up! Don't you have anything you want to ask about? Yo, where's Nishiyama? Nishiyama-kun, you looking for him? He's a really serious student with great grades. I always see him at the library after school. The library's just up on this floor above this one. Why don't you go talk to him? Okay. Easy. Flip. Library. He's in the library. Wait, isn't he a criminal? Oh, Makoto. What's wrong?
Well...
It's nothing. I was just looking at this bulletin. Anyway, how's the investigation going? I don't believe there's much time left at this point. It's going well. I'm glad I'll have something to look forward to.
Actually...
Anyway, this is a very important matter for our school. I hope you can return with good news. And don't worry, I'll keep my promise as long as you uphold your end of the bargain. Woman, I've still got 13 days. You know what I can do in 13 days? I can end the world in 13 days. Yo, Nishiyama. What's up, bruh?
That's him.
Nishiyama, that's me. You're that Chauncey student, right? You need something? What happened to Ito? Huh? How do you know about that? Oh, you're doing something to him? He's been acting really strange lately. Tell me what I want to know. Fine, I'll do what you say. Just please, don't hurt me.
Give me more details.
One day, the girls went to Shibuya and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions. What was his job? I don't know, man. I was so scared and I ended up going home alone. But according to Ida, it only takes like 10 minutes and is good for people who don't stand out. What happened after that? Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his behavior began to become strange too. But that's all I know, man. That's enough, right? A man on Central Street, huh?
How suspicious.
That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes. Beep, 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 beep. Have you found out anything, Platinum? I've tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposing a man will talk to you in broad daylight over on Central Street, and your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands you. Well, I will contact you again if I learn anything more. So that means this part-time job is something crime-related. It takes 10 minutes, so it's good for people who don't stand out and involves a small envelope.
Well,
Does that ring any bells? It's definitely the mafia. It's definitely something the mafia would be up to. Murder, fraud, prostitution, drugs. Drugs.
oh,
Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them. That definitely fits with the small envelope, and you can get arrested just for possession. Beep, 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 beep. Did you meet Nishiyama? Well, I looked into Ida on my way anyway. Rumor has it he's got involved in some kind of suspicious part-time job. And that job's apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think. I hear they asked you to take part in a down on Central Street in broad daylight.
for
even.
real?
So he is smuggling. This won't be pretty. Come on, let's go back to Lady Anne. We'll ask Ida directly. Pew, pew, pew. I'm taking this shit very serious, ladies and gentlemen. This is very serious, okay? Smuggling drugs is bad, okay? I'm gonna go through this door. Aha! No one expects you to come through this door. They always expect you to come through the other door. So when you come through, you catch them off guard like this.
Hey,
Please tell me about the job or ask my beloved Francois. She's still doing that? Oh, I take over for her. Give it up, Ida. Trophy? Come on, you two. I already told you I don't know. We have. Nishiyama told me everything. He did? That bastard, damn it. Shit, well, if you already know about it, fine. But I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quiet. Dude, I hope I have a gun by me in case this guy tries to pull some shit. He's a criminal. He's a drug smuggling criminal.
What's up with
What's
you?
up? Oh,
Especially in front of everyone.
okay. Ida apparently he's good enough to have his own voice.
Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
You're a pizza smuggler.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
Oh, you've been threatened. We have to be the nice guys, guys.
So you knew, huh? They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off.
Once again, there's a picture of you carrying envelopes. Envelopes. They could have had freaking letters to the girlfriend of your dreams in, for all they fucking know. People really need to, like, wake up a little bit. Like, are you actually this stupid?
You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff?
I'm about to drop myself on the floor, guys. Don't worry about it.
Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
Never.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
Give me all your money, man. How did it go? Did Anne's acting help at all? I'm thinking probably not. It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to find out anything about my precious cat, Francois? It's drugs. So they asked you to deliver drugs. That's serious. I just searched for Shibuya drugs and got tons of hits too. So they make people traffic drugs and threatening them? That must be what I heard people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going about this quite openly during the daytime. What bold mythology. I wouldn't have imagined they would do it at night. I wonder why they chose the day. There you go for high schoolers. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day while the police will be more cautious at night. Ryuji, you're over in Shibuya right now. Do you see anyone like that there? Yeah, I'm in Central Street. It's tough to tell though. I mean, there are just way too many people. The goddamn rain's not helping out either. The sun will be setting soon. What should we do, Platinum? Let's stop for today. Yeah, we can team up and try searching again tomorrow. I bet Ryuji would get picked up by the cops if he was out there alone anyway. Shut up! In any case, we have some new intel. Let us call that the progress for today. Whoever asked us to take on that job should know who their boss is too. Alright, I'll get in touch with you guys later tonight and we can come up with a plan. This sounds like a horrible plan, okay? I don't want to be this guy, but every part about this plan so far sounds extremely horrible to me. I thought I actually had a customer, but it's just you. I never get any customers when it rains. The cash register is going to run dry at this rate. Dude, I don't know how your cash register stays open in the first place. We have to find them tomorrow for sure. This is the only lead we have right now. Yes, it is highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the mafia. We tell him, he made us straight back to his boss. He talked to Ida and Nishiyama over at Central Street, right? Indeed, it seems that it were our target. Right, it seems that is where our targets wait. But then, who should be the one to go? Leave it to me. Yeah, that's probably the best idea. And stand out too much. I'll take that as a compliment. I have no objection. We'll leave this to you, Platinum. Tricking people and using that as a blackmail. These bastards are true cowards. It's kind of scary to think people like that are all around us in the city. Well, guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here. Are we though?
I'll just add this.
Are we though, game? I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some of that Kawakami action. It's Becky, the maid who shakes with desire to see her master. I'll comfort you again today, starting from only 5,000 yen. I'm sure you know, but I didn't get requested tonight. It would be great if you could request me. I feel like I'm close to the Kawakami thanks to the Tempest Persona Coppa Tengu. I feel like my bond with Kawakami will go stronger. Make sure you accept Kawakami's invitation so you get in a trust. Request her! Oh. This is what it looks like when angels come down from heaven and they spread their glorious light all over you. It's like, hallelujah. That's what this is. That is what this is. Yeah, you're the best, master. I'll be there soon, so wait for me. Becky's best goal, 10 out of 10. Best game, 11 out of 10 game. Best game ever made in the history of games, and no one could ever compete with me. So, master, I want to provide more services for you. Oh, wait. I actually need a guide for this one, don't I? I was like, hey, let's go, baby. That would be great. That would be great. I'm really good at giving massages. Meow. I'll massage you anywhere you like. This is the best game I've ever played in my life. Wow, how was that? The thing is, I talked to my boss about picking up more shifts, but he said that he prioritizes younger women. How rude. Seriously, he didn't have to say it right to my face. I mean, age has nothing to do with cleaning a room. It's not about the room cleaning. Let me make this very clear, Becky, aka Kawakami, aka Besko. And I look damn good for my age, if I don't say so myself. The girls in my neighborhood always tell me I'm pretty. And that latchkey kid who lives next door always asks me to tie up her hair. Thanks to that, I'm an expert with these pigtails now. See, I'm damn good, damn good for... Wait, don't tell me I'm the only one who thinks this way.
Master!
Master, would you please give me your honest opinion? I look pretty good as a maid, don't I? Not when you do that face. That face creeps me out a little bit, but normally, you need to love yourself. Huh? I don't really feel like I'm worth being loved. But you're right. You got your way to request, man. All I do is sit here and vent to you. Yo, you never clean. This place is a pigsty. What the heck am I saying? You're my student. My double life as both teacher and a maid is so exhausting. Maybe I let my guard down because you know both sides of me. The more I come here, the more I feel like I can relax. As a maid, I'm supposed to help my master relax, but instead, I'm the one who's being helped.
Sorry.
Sorry I've been such a terrible maid. I feel Kawakami's kindness. Because she's best girl. Is that why? La Temperance. Tempest rank 4. No bonus? What? I feel what?
So...
I have to confess something. I lied about the reason why I need to make more money. I didn't have a sick sister. All that stuff about the fees and charges was all a lie too. Yeah, I already knew it. You're a bad teacher. Why'd you lie to me? You're a bad... Wait, I already knew it. You're a bad teacher. Why lie to me? Why did I feel like I never read the you're a bad teacher part? Because when I read you're a bad teacher, my mind went to a completely different scenario involving a teacher. I already knew that. I can't get requests unless I make up those types of stories. See, you understand now, right? Nothing good will come from involving yourself with a terrible person like me. It's a good lesson learned. So let's just put an end to this. Thank you for using our service. No, Kawakami is the best part of this game. Wee. Wee. Wee.
So humid.
It's so stuffy in this bag. Now for today's trains news. Today's headlines are shady drug dealers in Shibuya is the same organization behind both this and the extortions. Alongside the phishing scams that have been on the rise, this may be the source of funding. Restaurant factory fire. Work from the restaurant giant Hanaruya was arrested for arson. Though he admits to the charges, he claims to not know why he did it. This industry is raising eyebrows. Oh yeah, something weird happened in the food service before, right? Some employee cooking naked? With all these extortions and scams, this world's really messed up. I mean, they're not wrong, guys. This world is kind of messed up. We're all being 100% honest with each other. If we're all 100% honest with ourselves, you know, it is pretty messed up. But what can you do? I saw Nijima arguing with the principal about the mafia or something. What was that all about? I hear his sister's involved with the investigation. Maybe she's just trying to play detective too. Are you kidding me? I can't handle student council prisons with no focus. She and the principal can both get lost. Did you guys see Yandere Simulator on pause? That was the best part of this game right there. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 game. Best game I ever played in my whole life. Bum, bum. Okay, we're all here. There's sure a lot of high schoolers during the day. They must be talking to them somehow. It'll be quite difficult to figure out how given the number of people around there. We have to do this. Yeah! Right, we're gonna grab him by the tail. Excuse me, Ryuji? What the fuck does that even mean, dude? And we discussed yesterday, you should head over to Central Street Platinum.
Alright.
Sweet, let's get going. Let me know if you find any shady people. Did it, 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 did it. Yes. Alright, let's go. Just as we planned. We might end up running into the mafia. Be ready for anything. And on that note, we are ending this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching this episode of Persona 5. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Who's the best waifu? You guys let me know in the comments below. For now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I will see you next time.